Ah, thank you, Magnet. I always forget to unmute it. Damn it. I'll reiterate that again. Welcome to stream. Happy Friday, everyone. I had to like double check that it was Friday because it's been a long week. Yeah. Aww. Thank you. Again, I thought no, I'm not crying. It was just blush. Jeez, you guys are so quick. I like just started streaming. Like, thank you, but like, holy crap. Like, you're so quick. Welcome. I hope everyone's having a good day. It's definitely been a long week. Aw, I'm glad, Magnet. I'm glad they're not boring. Also, before I yap on forever, is the music in my mic volume okay? Or is it too loud? One or the other. Good, good. I have a tendency to like forget to check, and then people are either like hearing nothing else stream or they're deaf. Ah, that's no good. But what's everyone been up to this week? I wish to hear your experiences. Are you actually deaf, Nin? It's like, how are you hearing me? Like, YouTube's auto caption system must be really good. There's no way you can read my model's lips. Yeah, I imagine doing much as a radish would be pretty difficult. In your defense. And to be fair though, I guess honestly being a radish sounds pretty pretty relaxing. I started streaming, I'm itchy all of a sudden. The heck? I don't know why, I've had like the worst allergies lately. I thought they were seasonal at first, but now it kind of just feels like I might just have like a rebellious nose or something. And am I going to go to the doctor for that? No. You're so right. I'm not trying hard enough. I'm so sorry. When do you get your allergies usually, Radish? Because I know for most people they get allergies in spring, but I've been having them like year-round, like even the fall. You cannot tolerate the intolerant. You're so right, Magnet. Thank you, Lemon. I do just be here drawing silly black lines. Really, not much of a riveting stream today in terms of drawing. I had to like put off streaming a little bit just because I had to get that one kind of gory commission done, and I don't think that YouTube would have liked that. So we're just chilling and doing some line art today. I didn't even think it was possible to have allergies in the wintertime. Because like when most people talk about allergies, it's like pollen and stuff. Which I guess like winter can have pollen, but maybe I should just have an allergy test. I think that's the solution. Just figure out what's like triggering my nose to just be itchy all the time. Because if I take like allergy meds, it stops. Which I guess is the definition of what Magnet was saying. Just force feed allergy medication to me. Just gotta throw a cheese at me every morning with an allergy med just like tucked in discreetly. They'll never know. Oh, interesting. I feel like that'd be worse than what I have. Like my nose, I just sneeze a lot. Like way more than normal. My nose is also very itchy, but it doesn't really run. It's just active. I don't know. Either way, that sounds very frustrating to deal with. Like, you'd think on a day like today, my allergies actually wouldn't be too bad, because it's, been raining, like, non-stop all day. It's actually been very cozy. Working from home. And, got the rain outside. Lots of gloom and doom. It's great. Like, I love me some summer weather when it's nice and, like, warm and you get to appreciate it, but, like, nothing beats just, like, being curled up inside on a gloomy day and just being cozy. Yeah, agreed. Oh, that reminds me, Magnet. I haven't had a not rainstorm, but thunderstorm here in forever. I guess it doesn't really, like, thunder that much here in the Pacific Northwest. Because it's not that hot, I think is the issue. It doesn't, like, get the heat required to actually have them. Oh, man. I'm jealous. I actually, like, go to bed listening to, like, thunderstorm noises, because I love that sound so much. You have a question. I have an answer, maybe. I used to be terrified of thunderstorms as a kid. Yeah, same though, Magnet. I was terrified of, like, loud noises in general. So I had like a phobia of tsunamis, and I thought that like any kind of like loud, distant sound was like tsunami sounds. When do your comms open? They should be open after I finish what I have in my queue. And then I can open a rough sheet slot just for you, Lemon. Because I tend to not leave those open just because they, you know, they're pretty big undertakings. Takes a lot of time and energy to do. So once these are done, I should be able to take it. Whether tier list win now, hold on. We're solving this now. Yeah, S tier and F tier. No in between. There's rain and sun. Any questions? There better not be, because I'm objectively right. It really is. Ooh, thick fog's a good one. Thick fog is like great in the mornings. Like you go outside, especially if you live like a mountainous area like I do, and you go outside and you're like, where the mountains go? I mean, to be fair, I also can say that because I don't drive to work these days. So it's less stressful for me, but, you know, driving to work in the fog is less fun. We simply take the sun and put it somewhere else. The heck? I don't know if my mic picked that up, but my partner is just beginning to learn how to make pizza by scratch, and I have a bunch of his ingredients like stowed aside because our kitchen is very small. And the bag of flour just like fell over. I don't know what it was doing. Bye, Lemon. Hope you have a good weekend. It's a ghost. Might be. Me too, Radish. Me too. He was using a recipe from his dad, so I'm like... I'm pretty confident. Neither of us are really chefs, to be fair, but I make him food all the time and he doesn't complain, so... I feel like I can't really criticize too much if he is willing to make me food. Oh, you don't like pizza? Is it the tomatoes? Yeah, I'll make sure to save a slice for you, Chad, don't worry. Have you had, like, pizza with, like, barbecue sauce instead? Of, like, tomato base? Yeah, I do get that a lot. Like, I really love greasy pizza. But my partner really does not like it. Or like anything just like really fatty he really doesn't like. So I understand your plight. Oh no! You're killing me here, Magnet. Is it just like a tactile thing for you? Because I know for him, he said, like, oh, it makes me gag. Which is a shame, so he doesn't like bacon, because, you know, there's typically a lot of fat on bacon. Yeah. Got same brain cell. Honestly, that's probably for the best. You don't want to be like me, where I'm just like, yes, grease and fat. Very healthy for my heart. Like, of all food intolerances to have, I think that's probably the healthiest one. Yeah, I used to struggle with that a lot myself, and I kind of grew out of it. Not to say, like, oh my god, that's, like, childish. Like, I totally get food textures are a pain to have to, like, sort through. This is the weird part of having developmental disorders. Sometimes you grow out of stuff, and sometimes you just simply continue to suffer for the rest of your life. It's a fun coin flip. Are you peer-reviewed, at the very least? Okay, so you've been assessed. Alright. Headshot is blind. We'll move on to this. Trying to make sure I have the correct resolution, because this is lock screen. Yeah, that's fair, Radish. It is kind of a question of, like, what purpose it would serve you. Yeah. I feel that, Magnet. I went through a lot of hoops when I was in college to try and get diagnosed. Well, I mean, I already was diagnosed, but the paperwork was, like, kind of old. So it was a little bit of a struggle to, like, get the documentation that they wanted me to have. Which is even more frustrating, because, like, you can be diagnosed and have the paperwork for it, but some places that, like, you know, you want accommodations from require more up-to-date paperwork. And you have to go and spend more money to get, you know, evaluated. It's just insane. But how was your assessment, Magnet, if you don't mind me asking? So a lot of people have very mixed experiences with getting their assessments. Like either feeling like belittled or like they're not believed because they're like an adult. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, you with NHS. That does make things easier. Even if you have to wait a bit. Aw, I'm sorry. I'm not sure if that's a good or bad thing in terms of your assessment level. Like, I have good news! You sucked at everything we asked you to do. You're autistic. Does this person actually have paw pads? It's always the question when I'm drawing characters is like, does this person actually have paws? They do, okay. Just making sure. Also, I gotta say, it's kind of funny, like... with a lot of the diagnoses that I've gotten at this point, if they've not been assessments as much as I've just, like, gone through my medical records and realized that I've been diagnosed with stuff without even being told. Which is, like, insane. Yeah, that makes sense. I remember I took an autism assessment in high school and it was just a lot of like drawing. I don't know if they do things differently in the UK, but for me it was a lot of like mimic this shape. I mean, bear in mind this was also like 13 years ago. Oh man. See, that's interesting. Although I'm sure the autism diagnosis, like, specifications also probably differ in the UK compared to the US. Because my diagnoses definitely differ. It's like depending on like if you're in the US or not. Yeah. Thank you, V2 model, for replicating my absolute nightmare of a sneeze. It sucks so bad, man. Like... Thank you. Oh man, my headphones are dying. Shoot. Brownish raises good questions. So I don't know where my headphone case is. Hold on, I will be right back because my earbuds are about to die. Okay. Can everyone still hear me? Making sure changing my settings didn't completely mess up my mic and stuff. Okay. Hold on, let's okay, I turned my mic up a bit. I kind of reorganized my desk today and I couldn't find my headphone case. So, I'm using just a pair of headphones that I have. So I can't like hear myself super well, so I think I might just be speaking like a little quieter naturally because I can't quite judge my volume as well. But if I'm still like super quiet, let me know and I will turn my mic up again. Okay. Cool beans. In any case, anyone got fun plans for the weekend? Or for Halloween, actually? Halloween's next week. God. I hope I'm not getting sick, jeez. Nice. Any games in particular? I'm just kinda gonna vibe. Honestly, it's kind of good. Sometimes just chilling is nice. The Lonesome Guild. I have not heard of that. Allow me to Google. Oh. That's cute. The style like reminds me of Neopets. Were you playing Deltarune? Same magnet. Although I have a lot less time for it these days. I really do try to like cram in as much as I can though. I've heard that's good. Compared to the new Mario Kart. It seems like everyone is kind of done with Nintendo at this point. Including me. Kind of sad actually. This is Legends ZA. The first Pokemon game that I haven't bought on launch. It's just sign the times, unfortunately. Yeah, I think we all do. It's just so weird, like, going from being a kid to Nintendo these days, where, like, everything is just locked behind a paywall, just the quality has been dropping so much. It's so sad. That's what I hear from a lot of people who buy a lot of the newer Nintendo games these days, is like, it is fun, but like, just the online components and everything is just so baked in and expensive and messed up in some way. Like, it's just, ugh. Like, I truly don't get what they're doing over there. Like, they're a money-making machine and they just, like, seemingly don't give their games proper budgets or staff or something. Like, I truly do not understand. No, they won't, because people buy them, right? Like, it's crazy. Like, almost all of the reviews that I've seen come out about ZA have been negative, and I mean, every day on Shorts, it's people playing ZA, like, it's just nuts. Like, I'm trying to, like, not buy their games now, which is really sad, but it's like, I can't. If no one stops buying them, they're just gonna continue. I remember when Scarlet Violet came out, Nintendo, like, apologized for the quality of the game, and then they just never fixed it. Yep. You must play the game our way or no way at all. It's so ridiculous. That's why I just got I just ordered the Metroid Pocket Classic, and I got it yesterday. And I have quite been enjoying myself. I get to pass down my Metroid Pocket 5 to my partner. People are like, if you hate the new games so much, why don't you just go play the old games? I am. I'm simply not buying them. Yeah, Radish. And again, like, I don't really see an incentive to buy a Switch 2 at this point. Like, eventually you'll probably get one, but like, why at this point? Oh, yeah, my partner is really into Kirby Air Ride. Hopefully that's good when it comes out. I feel like Nintendo, like, weirdly enough, like, the more of a spin-off a series is, like, seemingly the more high quality it's gonna be. Which is, like, really weird. Like, I think one of the new Kirby games that just came out was pretty good. I don't remember the name of it. Or, like, they had a Switch 2 DLC, I think. Yep. Yeah, thank you, Radish. The Forgotten Land. It looks fun. I'm not really a Kirby person, but like, I have also heard good things about it. Which again, like, very confusing, because like, Kirby isn't really Nintendo's like flagship IP. And yet... Yeah, unfortunately, I want to have that mentality, right, Radish, where it's like, oh, the game is fun, like, I'll still play it even if I'm not a Kirby fan. But now the games are $70! They're $70! Like, I don't I don't have just like buy Kirby because it looks fun $70, you know? Like, it's so frustrating. Yep. I totally understand that, Magnet. Like, even me, who's like a super hardcore Pokemon fan, like, have just about reached my limit with Pokemon. At least as far as like new content goes, unfortunately. I still love playing through the old games, but as far as like new content, I can't justify like giving Nintendo my money anymore. See, I am also a shiny hunter. My biggest issue with Scarlet and Violet shiny system is honestly the lack of sound effects. Just like some Pokemon you just have to do egg grinding with, like Slowpoke, because they're just like indistinguishable. Or Tandemaus. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Is like part of the reason why I chose not to buy ZA was like I can't, because if you buy the game, you're basically telling Nintendo like, yeah, I'm fine with this level of effort, and it's like, no, it's not fine. It's not okay. Like, I did have a lot of fun with Scarlet and Violet, but my hope was really that, you know, Nintendo would see the feedback from people and, like, how poorly Scarlet and Violet was received in terms of, like, performance. And they just really... like, ZA is just abhorrent to me. Like, the fact that it's in one city and you can't go in the buildings! You can't go in the buildings in the game where it's it's in the city! Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, even Scarlet and Violet, I feel like that was pretty bad, that you couldn't even go into, like, the shops? Like, it couldn't have taken you that much, like, resources to, like, model a little market, my dude. Yep. I feel like X and Y was, like, pretty good for what it was, and then we just didn't see any improvement. Like, it's weird to say, but I unironically feel like X and Y is better than ZA in terms of quality. And that game came out, what, like more than a decade ago? Yeah, exactly, Magna. Like, just make one house and then just change the assets a little bit. Alright. Yep. Like, I'm genuinely... like, at this point, I'm not even upset. It's just, I genuinely would like to be a fly-on-the-wall game freak. Like, I don't want to know what's happening. Like, why are you guys doing this? I don't understand. Like, the Pokemon company, like, being the biggest, like, property IP in the world, do you think they would have some money for, like, development? That's what I don't get. Is it actually low? Like, is that confirmed? Because that's what I've been speculating for a while, like, oh, the Game Freak just doesn't get budget to make the games, but, like, It doesn't make any sense considering their sales numbers. That's so stupid. I don't get it. Like, Game Freak makes them so much money. Just really sad, honestly. Well, in any case, enough bitching and moaning about Nintendo. I am personally going on a little bit of a trip on Halloween this year to a little mountain town near me. Try to enjoy the fall before all the relative visiting holidays come to play. Yeah! I'm really excited. The 3-hour drive, but I'm not the one driving. You couldn't tell, Halloween is my favorite holiday. Like, overall, October's just my favorite month. Thank you, Magnet. I appreciate your kind words. I'm always like flustered when people give me like compliments on my art. I'm like, thank you. I'm just doing stuff. You gotta push them to like the extreme is what I've learned. I feel like you can make someone like just like crying, being like, you know, but if you like get like the eyebrows in there, like all the way up here, like tears coming out, like sad face, like a tongue, like just gotta go all the way. But that's how you get better. You gotta keep doing it. You gotta make some bad art before you make good art. Trust me, I've made a lot of bad art. Oh my god. Is it? Going into my Discord to like fact check this. Your eyes are fine. I don't think your eyes look bad at all. Like what do you not like about them? I feel like you can do a lot with your style though. Like I don't think it's necessarily limiting unless you like make it limiting, you know? Like circles are like one of those versatile like shapes in terms of expression work. know how you got here either, Radish, but I'm happy to have you here. I wish I had a garden. I could say like, oh, I just pulled you up out of my little, backyard patch. I will say, I'm a big fan of radishes. W vegetable. Shoot. I promise. I'll try. I'll try my best. I can't make any promises. I'll do my best, man. I would think you can do a lot with your style, though, Magnet. Like, it just depends on, like, the direction you want to go with it. Whether you want to do, like, more cartoony eyes, or more like the anime-style eyes. Like, is there one way you lean in particular, or are you just kind of still undecided? I mean, not that those are the only two options, but like, I look at your style, and that's kind of what, like, where my mind goes. Yeah. I gotta say, even with my style, even if it was simpler, I don't think I could do animation. I'm so not an animator. I have not the patience. It is really cool, and that's why, like, I have an immense respect for animators. I could never do it myself. Like, I mean, I can do, like, simple, like, frame-by-frame stuff, but nothing, like, super complex. Like, I just, I feel like it's just such a different skill set. Like, honestly, I feel like my biggest thing is that I just get bored really quickly with my projects. Like, if I can't finish something in one sitting, I'm just... I'm never gonna finish it. The exception, of course, being commissions, because obviously, like, someone's paid me to do that. But, like, for my own personal stuff, like, if I'm not finishing it within, like, a 5-hour time window, it's not getting done. In animation, like, I feel like you definitely have to, like, go back repeatedly. especially if you want to like do any kind of like shading or coloring or line art. Yep. I've like talked to a friend who's like asked me like why I struggle so much to draw stuff for myself, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm just impatient, man. But if someone like pays me to do something, then obviously like I'm gonna put all my effort into it. I can stay locked in on a task as long as it's interesting. What do you consider interesting, Radish? Or is that subjective to the task at hand? Same Magnet. I think part of that has to do with just, you know, I mean, not to be like sappy, but like doing commissions is like literally bringing someone's idea to life. So it feels less like I'm being like ordered to do something and more like I'm collaborating with someone on something. Like they've got ideas they want to see on paper, and I can do that for them. I mean, of course, there are some clients that make it not a collaborative experience and more of like a workhorse type relationship, but the majority of people are very nice. And I quite enjoy working with people. What are you genuinely interested in, Radish? Do you like radishes? Are you a radish enjoyer, or you're just a radish enjoyer in name? These are the questions we must know. You've never had a radish? Oh man, we gotta change that. Like my man. Do they sell radishes at your local grocery store? This is really important. Oh man. That is the worst, I think. Trying to do line art changes after you already have coloring down. Like, I would rather die. Alright, I'm giving you homework, Radish. Please, at your earliest convenience, navigate to your local grocery store, purchase some radishes, and then give them a try. This will be due at next stream. You can do either. You can just eat like radishes like whole, like apples. But you can also like dice them and eat them with salt. And they're nice like little finger food. Definitely wash them before you eat them. Since they're, you know, they're root vegetables like potatoes. But either way, I really enjoy them as a snack. They're quite nice. You eat radishes however you want, man. The world is your oyster. eye too big? I'm realizing this eye might be too big. And I'm also realizing now that this character has white eyelashes, which means I have to reline this. Shoot. I am my own worst enemy. I feel like these eyes are definitely unbalanced, though. Should be a little bit better. The real question is, though, have you had a radish magnet? Just assign homework to everyone in chat this week. Including Nid, who I assume is listening. You don't know what a radish... You went... Hold on. We're taking a detour. Alright, listen up, class. We're taking a detour to draw a radish. Welcome to Radish 101. You come to my stream, you're gonna learn something. That is my prerogative. Okay, hold on. Where's my... What? No. There we go. Class. Listen up, class. This is serious business. You will learn what a radish is, you will locate one, and you will consume it. Do I make myself clear? They look like this. They're red. They're root vegetables. They're delicious. This question will be on the test. Thank you for asking. Next stream, I'm going to have a pass-out quiz. And you will be graded on it. You can have that radish. Hold on. I wish I could, like... I wish I could, like, link images in YouTube streams. I've never actually had a radish on a sandwich, but in salads they're delicious. Like, oof. Oh, gotcha. What's your favorite? I can't even speak English. Oh my god. What is your first English, Ned? What? Oh my god. I'm pathetic. English is not my first language. What is your first language? There we go. Guys, I'm gonna be so real. Learning a second language kind of destroys your native language. Like, my English gets worse, like, every day. Polish! Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember you saying that. Polish is really cool. And intimidating, honestly. I think I would cry if I had to, like, learn the letters. Like, I mean, I know Cyrillic, but, like, Polish scares me, like, even more. Swear to god, I'm gonna add a radish emoji to my server just so I can quiz everyone next week. I will hold you all accountable to eating the radishes. Yeah, that spooks me, man. Yeah, exactly, Magnet. Oh, is there a radish emoji? This is important. Pause stream. You gotta look for the radish emoji. There's not a radish emoji. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I know I just closed the image of the radish that I was drawing, but we are redrawing the radish. Again, this is important. Sorry to everyone who I owe art to. It's more important that we stop and draw a radish emoji for my Discord. Do I prefer light mode? Oh, do you mean like, with my program? Or do you mean like in general? I like, honestly, I'm pretty neutral on it. I use Discord in dark mode, by the way, I'm not a monster. But I use CSP in light mode just because, the layout is meant to be reminiscent of Psy, which is the original program that I used. So I just kind of prefer it to like look like Psy. So that's the only reason it's in light mode. Alright. Radish complete. Honestly, I don't get the hate that light mode gets. I know it's like very blinding for some people, but I don't really mind it. I think with Discord specifically, I'm just so used to using it in dark mode that I think light mode would be kind of jarring. It's radish time. Yeah, like in this case, like again, like the reason why I use this in light mode is just because I'm used to using it in light mode. But congratulations, Radish, you are now forever immortalized on my Discord server. How about you, Nid? Are you a dark mode supremacist? Is that why you're asking? You're like, River. River, I see that you're using light mode. That's a problem, River. I don't know if I can support an artist who uses light mode. Oh yeah, this is definitely not the default for a Clip Studio. Default Clip Studio looks a little bit more like Photoshop, I guess? Like, it has toolbars on both sides, and it is in dark mode by default. Yeah. Just less obnoxious than Photoshop. Although CSP is moving to a subscription-based service, which I am not thrilled about, but hey, how the mighty fall, right? Oh shoot. I don't... It's like every company just, like, they really love shooting themselves in the foot. It's like their favorite thing to do. Like, hey guys, you know how we have a generally, like, really positive reputation in the art space, and artists have spent years, like, specifically recommending our products to new artists and, like, giving us free advertisement and word-of-mouth reviews? Let's just get rid of all that. We need subscriptions. We need more money. Number must go up. There kind of is something like that. I think Paint.net has a dark mode. Which is like kind of a more advanced version of... It's like a mix of... Like if GIMP and Paint had a baby. Oh my god, did they? That's awful. Oh my gosh, that's... I think that's even worse than Wacom deciding to, like, promote AI with their products. That's... I'm, like, losing all faith in everything this stream. I'm so sad. Oh, man. Yeah, I feel like GIMP is not a bad program, but I feel like there's not really a whole lot of reason to use GIMP if you have access to programs like CSP, you know? And Photoshop is a lifelong decision, I feel. Like, once you use Photoshop, there's not really, going away from it. It's just such a heavy program. GIMP is the Linux paint. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I actually just upgraded my CSP license from a 1.0 to a 4.0 because I wanted access to some of the filtering tools and some text modification stuff. But it really shouldn't... I really don't think... Like, as an artist, I do have access to the funds to upgrade my license, but I don't think that the upgrade from 1.0 to 4.0 is worth $50. It's really not. Like, it's fundamentally the same program. It's not worth $50. Like, for someone who doesn't have access to that kind of money, I think that would be really unreasonable. In any case, we actually got all of what I planned to do tonight done. What a miracle, right? This and this and this. Usually when I start streams, I start with a goal and I like only get half of that done. Yeah, honestly, 1.0 is totally fine. There's really no reason to upgrade to 4 unless you like want a really hyper-specific tool like I did. It's totally fine as a program. Yep. I think the stupid thing too was like, I think what I ended up doing was I just like, I said I upgraded my license, but I think I just went and bought a new 4.0 license because the cost of upgrading my 1.0 to 4.0 would be like $70. Which like, I don't... For what reason would you... I hate CSP so much. Yeah. Personally, for me, the biggest thing is that there's a lot of new, like, effects. Like, my stream's not gonna show it, but there are, like, filters you can use now on, like, individual layers and effects that you can apply to, like, overall layers, like vintage and, like, chromatic aberration, which is very nice. Like, I can do that. Which I don't think you can do in 1.0, if I remember correctly. Either way, I guess that's what we're gonna call stream tonight. Thank you all for accompanying me as usual. But genuinely thank you. It's genuinely always nice to see you guys in chat. I quite enjoy getting to know you all and getting to have our little chat talks. The automated macro for chromatic aberration. Thank you, Nid. I'm glad you think so. Aw, thank you, Magnet. That's genuinely very sweet. I'm glad I've been able to be a good present for you guys. But I'll let you go. Class dismissed. Don't forget your homework. I will be giving you a pop quiz. Have a great weekend, everyone. And a good Friday evening. Assuming it's evening wherever you are. Or morning. Whatever time zone. Yeah. Good night, everyone.